Well, good morning, everybody. We're running a little late, and and you all thought you were just here to talk to each other and not have church, but we're going to have church. So welcome to the last day of the feast. Last night I got home and I had all these aches and pains, and I got to thinking, why is that? And then I realized that I was in all these car wrecks last night in the bumper cars. For those that were at Knoebels, we all went to the bumper cars at the end of the day, and we all got our frustrations out on Gary, and so we had a good time doing that. But I was wondering why last night. I was like, oh man, my shoulder aches, but I think it was because Petra was the one that kept hitting me, her and Lori. So, but anyway. But it was a lot of fun yesterday, so, but, I hope you had fun all week too, so, and hopefully, more than that, I hope that you were spiritually blessed to have been here, so, we always enjoy having everybody here, and, it's been a great week. And, first thing I want to ask is that we're looking to find a place for everybody to go eat after the services today. How many would go out to eat with everybody? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10. So it's about 20, Beverly, I would say. Okay. All right. And as you well know, most of you have been downstairs and seen all the food and things that are down there, and there's way more than we could ever eat in probably a month. So if anybody wants something for the road home, or even to take your home if you're local, please take the stuff. It'd be awesome. And would like to thank everybody that helped. I mean, everybody in here helped, and it was a good thing because we needed it. And we've been working on these new bathrooms downstairs, which all of you saw, and we were working till we had the meet and greet last Sunday, and we were working until 10 minutes before everybody showed up, I think. But it got done mostly, so it was functional, and appreciate everybody that helped with that, all the people that helped with music, and there was a big variety of people that helped with that, and special music and leading the congregational music. Thank you for those that gave messages. Thank you for those who organized. There's a lot of people who helped organize things, did classes. We had a family that brought their van, Judy's son and daughter-in-law, and but they were our transportation to a lot of places this week, so we're thankful for that. And thank you to everybody that contributed, even financially. We're appreciative of that. And most of you see my wife working all the time, and I'm going to point her out specifically because a lot of times you start pointing out people, somebody gets missed, but I'll specifically point her out because she works when she shouldn't be, because everybody kept telling her, don't pick anything up, because she's not, her back's in trouble. But she works hard, and she worked hard weeks before this ever happened, doing a lot of stuff, and so I just want to, earn a few brownie points and, mention her. So, but, and by the way, keep her in your prayers. She's going to have her surgery this Thursday on her back, and, she's been suffering for the last 7 months with this, awful thing that's happened to her. So we're hoping that that's God's answer to being back in good shape. So, but I'll let everybody know how it goes then as well. And one more thing here, we made a decision as a church that everybody that's here needs to move here permanently because we really like you guys, and it makes the church really great. So. So if you want to go home and pack your bags and move down here, it would be awesome. We'd love it. So, two more things I'll mention. One, I've mentioned to some of you, but the group that we go often with to the feast down in Florida, so that's why we don't have it here some years as we go down there, but it's Common Faith Network, it's called. I know Eric and Heather have been there. And but they have what they call Winter Family Weekend in December. It's over Christmas time, and most of us don't keep Christmas. So it's a nice getaway, and it's like a mini feast. If you get a chance to go, I would really recommend you time. So, and I will mention we lost a few people today because they got sick, and Rocky is not feeling good, so he's not here. And Kelsey's not feeling good, so she's not here today. So anyway, just might want to keep them in your prayers as well. All right. Does anybody else have something they'd like to say? Petra.
Mary, if you wouldn't mind coming out. We wanted to thank you both very much for hosting the feast at the church and, for putting it on for us. It was very special. For me, it was like a reunion feast.
It always is.
Yeah, thank you for wearing that beautiful weather.
Yeah, and we did have nice weather this week. Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
I did that just for you, darling.
It was actually gorgeous every
Yeah.
day.
Yes.
And then we would drive up.
Yeah.
Be in there and come back. Very
Yeah.
peaceful, peace.
Yeah, that was stunning yesterday. The leaves. Yeah.
Yes, and we got a little card, some goodies.
Oh man. All right. Well, thank you. We didn't expect that, but appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. We love. It's a lot to get prepared, I guess, but it's always such a blessing. And we were just talking about this morning, we went out for breakfast this morning and we were saying, boy, we really like going to Florida, because it's Florida and it's on the beach and it's nice and it's the music and, everything is really good. But then, here, it's more intimate and you get to know people and you get to talk to people that are friends and it's like, boy, it's like you wish you could have 2 feasts a year, one there and one here. So, and usually we have our congregational meeting here in a couple weeks. We have 2 a year, and that's when we decide whether or not we'll do it next year. So we'll let you know then. All right. Anybody else have an announcement? Yes, Eric.
First, I just wanted to say thank you again for hosting the feast.
Yeah.
As many of you know, we have a family tradition. Heather and I first came here in 2009 as our very first feast alone as a married couple. And then every time we had a baby, we came here. So every time you guys have seen us, we've had a new baby. So it's become a tradition for us.
Okay.
You guys are part of our family, and we love being here with you guys. I've always had a great time.
So should we plan to have it here next year because? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Anybody else have anything there's nothing wrong with saying you have a testimony or something you'd like to say. That's great. So, as most of you experience, we do that every Sabbath where we have a time where people talk. Yes, Robert.
Okay, so this isn't really a testimony, but you asked Beverly to find a restaurant that's open. Greystone is open and expecting 20 of us at 1 o'clock.
Okay, great. Greystone is real close. If you go out to the end of Earl Drive here, going this way, when you get to the stop sign on Clooney Road, make a right. When you get to this, right before the stoplight on the left is Greystone. So it's take you 5 minutes to get there. So. Okay. Anybody else have anything? All right, then let's have our worship team come up this morning. We're missing Rocky, so Judy's doing it, playing solo, and we have the singers though.
Good morning. Everybody rise. We're going to start out with Day by Day.